Buongiorno, dobar dan, and bom dia. Good morning. I am traveling from Switzerland to Portugal. I'm in Firenze in Florence, a place where I used to live a long time ago. Had a lot more comments on the video about making friends over here when you're an expat. Well, I guess my point is, when you're surrounded by all of this, there's beauty everywhere, you know? And there are friends to be made, and acquaintances, and memories, and future memories to make, right? I was here maybe 20 years ago, just for a little bit, but I lived here about 34 years ago. And I'm reminded by places. I visited the place I lived for a bit, and it's abandoned right now, and it felt like kind of visiting ghosts a little bit. Nostalgic, okay, positive, negative, all of those things. But it reminded me that the past is the past, and there comes a time when you move forward, right? And I have a couple of friends over here that I haven't seen in a long, long time. And so yesterday and today I am completing that circle, right? Just for the last chapters, I guess, of my life. I mean, I still think I'm going to go to 100, right? But I still believe life is about going out of your little comfort zone and meeting people, you know, in cafes, in restaurants, in museum lines, in church, everywhere. I remember the friends I met here 30 years ago. I'm about to have lunch with one, and it was from a hotel, actually. In the lobby of the hotel one day, I met the owner of the hotel. I knew his father had died recently, and to him, and I said, you know, you're doing such a great job with this hotel. I know your father would be proud. Tender Mercies. Go watch that movie, you know. Tender Mercies. It live by them, you know. Little gifts, small things. Tip the waiter, even in a country where they don't tip, you know. You'll be surprised, you know, what happens. And you become included soon in the community. I mean, for me, it's not been with expats. It's always been locals. Both Portugal, Switzerland, Italy, Croatia, or Dalmatia, all the places, and Colombia too. Even in Japan years ago when I lived there, it's little things, little moments, whether it's opening of a door or just a kind word or something to someone you've never met before. Don't be afraid, you know. Maybe it's not courage, I think. To some people, perhaps they might view it that way, but I don't think it is. I think it's just realizing that it's okay to be a fool, right? Or make a fool of yourself. Who cares? It's none of your business what anybody thinks about you, you know? Just, really, that's a great lesson. None of your business what anybody thinks about you. So, you move forward. I remember, I looked down there, okay. On a wall in Split, in Dalmatia, a place I love very much, there is some graffiti. And it basically says, the only thing, let me get the light. It says, the only thing that goes with the flow are dead fish. I don't know, think about that. Well, I'm going to go for a morning walk. Ciao. Here's a little bit of nature inside the heart of Florence. Huh? Maybe not the heart, but almost. The River Arno. Nice. So much history here, huh? That's an understatement. Totally peaceful. Now, as I remember, there were some big damn rat-like animals around here. So I don't know. It was a long time ago. Maybe they got bigger. Ah, there's a great view. Check that out. Nice, huh? So I fly Lisbon to Malpensa, just like an hour and a half, is that? I think, yeah. Malpensa to Lugano, it's a train about 40 minutes. Lugano to Milan, the fast train is about an hour. Milan to Florence, about 2 hours on the Frecciarossa, the fast train. So about 3 hours from Switzerland, from Lugano. Really just an hour and a half, I suppose, from Lisbon, you know. Everything is fast and relatively cheap to get around. Something great about Portugal and about the residence permits there, and actually people should hurry because I know they're changing. Not only the golden visas, but I think the D7s are maybe too many Americans came from all over the world, but it's definitely starting to be more restrictive. So I'm guessing that the future will bring more restrictions. So if you're thinking about doing this, do it, right? And if you go to the first video, I think the first comment has a link to a video from my attorney, and she's a lot of answers there in that video. So check that out. My point of leaving the US and leaving California basically for Europe with Portugal as a base is that everything is close and relatively inexpensive. And maybe the biggest gift is the fact that for you to be a bit of a Marco Polo from culture to culture, it tears down boundaries, cultural boundaries, right? You whether it's languages or histories of each country and their strifes and their wars and dictators of the past, or fascist or communist or whatever in the middle, or aligned pack or non-aligned pack, whatever it is, it breaks down the walls that divide us. Yeah, the walls that divide us. Yeah. What a place. So that's it for this video. I'll edit this. If God knows I got no talent with that, but I'll give it a shot. Maybe parting is that beautiful view, huh? Yeah, enjoy your life, whatever you're doing. Take care.